All right, that's Buster. That's Buster. Buster and me. I'm me. That's Buster. He's the first officer. I'm the captain. You know, that's... All right, yeah, we all know Buster's the captain, so it's all good. We are sitting in Exuma. We are here at the fuel spot, fuel box. Let's just open things up a little bit. It's a little warm out here, right? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So we came in, kind of interesting. Last night we came into Exuma. It's around 11 a.m. right now, local. So around 1600 Zulu. But anyway, last night came in. We had 45 gallons left. So we had burned 65 gallons. And so, not on that last flight, but remember, Standing OK didn't have gas for us, so we went ahead and got it here at Exuma. So they have, you know, plenty of the blue stuff here. And so 65 gallons for our 100 Lima. Pricing here was at $8.71 US per gallon. So we filled up. It's set us back $570 US. So anyway. That's me, that's Buster, forward passenger, and Station 5. You can see that we picked up 50 pounds in Station 5. Yes, we're flying a little bit more over water than we would like. You'll see on the flight plan. We're going to be kind of going out here a little wide to Medco and then into Inagua. We are going to Inagua. So it's right in between pretty much Cuba and Providenciales. And so right in between there, Matthewstown, Inagua, the great Inagua Island. Anyway, once we get out here over Medco, man, there is nothing. And so we have picked up a life raft. Yes, the Revere 6-person Aero Elite Liferaft. We'll set a link in the description, I guess, of the video. Yeah, it's actually on sale at my Pilot store. It's down right now about I don't know, $50. Actually $150. So it was basically $4,000 was the list price. Now it's $3,850. So you know, such a bargain. Free shipping. Yep. And so, but man, this thing is sweet. It does weigh 50 pounds, so that's why we added it to the 70 that we've been flying around with. But oh man, this is automatically inflatable. It's got an inflatable floor, automatically inflated canopy, stowage pockets, zippered windows, flashing strobes, 4 extra large 200-pound ballast pockets. It's even got, for those who just want to go swimming, it's got a ladder. It's got an actual reinforced ladder, which looks to be fabric, but still pretty impressive. Has 2 red hand flares, a bailer, signal mirror, paddles, repair kits, seasick tables, watertight flashlight. Anyway, we've picked that up, popped it into our baggage area. Baggage area, we can hold up to 200 pounds. So we were good on that. And so let's go ahead and give us some fuel. We're going to go all the way right now. So 660 allowable, 110 gallons. So we are now fueled up. Let's go ahead and get us pushed back here. Let's go ahead and, Buster, let's close you up. Good. Let's go ahead and do the manual pushback thing. We release the parking brake. Parking brake released. Let's reverse. Let's take direction this way? No, wrong way. Speed, we're going pretty fast here. Yeah, let's go ahead and get us going here. Pushback thanks to ambitious pilots. Ta-da! Hold. Stop. Thank you, ambitious pilots, for your pushback. We are good. Okay, let's see. Let's file our flight plan with... Well, first of all, let's connect. Connecting to Vatsim. Flight plan. 1620. Back taxi on runway 10. En route's going to be an hour 45 minutes. Fuel available. Yeah, we have 5 hours, right? Quite a bit. Let's go ahead and just check at the OFP. Yeah, 145. So should take 240 pounds of fuel. But throw in an extra 15 minutes. Alternate to Providenciales at 51 minutes, 93 gallons, or pounds, excuse me. And then 45 minutes at 66 pounds. So all in 433 plus the extra fuel on board, 212. So we got an extra hour. So we are got plenty of fuel, but we're probably, I'm not sure if they have fuel at Inagua, so we will have enough for our next location. So that was our fuel stop. Let me just, I'm doing the flight plan of Vatsim right now, guys. Bear with me. Rumfo, Rose, and Medco. Let's file it. Cruise altitude 5,000 feet. Okay, file the flight plan. Flight plan is filed. Alright. We should be in there. We go to SimAware, see if we're showing up. Yep, we're showing up. Alright. Still waiting for an ATC call to get a squawk code, but no big deal. Didn't get one. So we'll just squawk 2000. Away we go. Alright, let's go ahead and start our checklist. Let's close it up. Oh, by the way, just a quick, we have weather in, as in a good thing. I mean, we don't have like bad weather. And Providenciales at, 1500 Zulu, I don't know if they've come out yet. We'll get it in the air. But Providenciales, 090 winds at 13, scattered at 2000, broken at 2000, and the QNH is 1023. Right here, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and just check. I'm just going to cheat a little bit, go to Sky Vector, and hit San Salvador. Weather at 1500 Zulu is 110 at 17. Winds it picked up. 110 at 17. And what are we? We got a few at 3400. Altimeter 3031. 3031. Okay? That's what we'll dial in. 3031. Alright, and we're going to be departing at 1620 Zulu, which is 1120 local. On our way to Inagua. Let me copy down really quick. No, let me do that in the air. Let's go ahead and get in the air first, and then we'll copy down the flight log and kind of see where we're supposed to be fuel-wise at each checkpoint. Taxi? Do we have taxiway? I don't think so. Oh, back taxi. Back taxi to runway 12. Perfect. Let's go. Let's go. We've got 15 minutes, Buster. You locked in, Buster? Yep. Good job. Good job, Buster. Brakes set. Let's go ahead and make sure. Yep. brakes are set and in. Circumbreakers are all in. Landing gear handle down. Avionics all off. Cow flap open. So I've got this set now. So I've got a button on my control stick that's now going to be able to manipulate our cow flaps. Hooray! Hooray! So now I don't have to go down and take a look at it all the time. So I can just kind of peek down here and go, oh, open. Closed. Open. Okay, so cow flaps are open. Fuel selectors on. Don't have anything there. Left on. Right on. Carb heat off. Yep, carb heat is off. Okay, battery switch. Here we go. Do we have 3 green? We do have 3 green. Interestingly, there's our mirror. And I wonder if I could see the landing gear in the mirror. I can't quite see it. You know, you say 3 green, 1 in the mirror. We'll see a little bit later when we get into the air. If we see it go away. Okay. Ooh. Alright, here we go. Alternators on. Let's get on. Our fin strobe is on. Nav light on. Recognition light on. We're good. Let's go ahead and pop open these bad boys. Okay, magnetos. Let's go to left engine start first. Left mag. Right mag. On. Mixture. On the left side. Rich. Props are high. We want to go a 1/2 inch open. Fuel pump. Left fuel pump on. Prime. Clear area. Clear area. Clear prop. I guess I should have popped that down to here. Clear prop. Duh. Clear prop. A little too late for that, huh? Alright, so here we go. We are in the green. Good. Fuel pressure is good. Okay, let's drop this back. Gotta get in the habit of keeping my hand on the throttle when we start. Okay, emitters check fine. Fuel pump off. Okay, let's go to right engine. Right engine magnetos are on. We're going mixture rich. Prop is high. Fuel pump is on. We can see it rocking and rolling. Let's hit a prime. Make sure everybody is clear. Right start. Engine instruments are in the green. Let's dial them both back to 1,000. Good. Fuel pump is now off. Okay, good. Let's strobe light. No, we're good. Radios, sir. Back to left one. 2 0 0. International IFR, baby. Here we go. Why we're here? 031, right? Yep. 31. 3031, right there. Okay, here we go. Let's get that left. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Let's get the plane in there quick. Quickly, Buster. go. Run full, Rose, Medco. Push. Clear. Let's check it out. Yep. Rose, Medco, and Agua. So you can see when we're over here at Medco, man, we got nothing out here. So we brought the life raft with us. Yep, we did. Buster's happy about that. Probably should have gone the other way. Here we go. Let's get the VOR up and running for Providenciales. We won't be able to tune it in here, but I think the GPS will pull it in. 115.6. Bam. Yep, 227 miles away. I'll just put in the gun right here. 5.6. We'll load it up. Military comes along and says, hey, what are you guys doing? I mean, we're going to be flying by Havana Center. Right on the edge on Medco is Havana Center. Like right there, right? There it is. That's where the Miami Oceanic and Havana. So we're going to be right on the edge. Wait a minute. Yeah, Medco. Right there. Medco. Yeah. I guess I should show you guys what I'm talking about. Medco. We're right on the edge. Havana Center. Okay, good. Alright, but we're out in the middle of nowhere. That's why we got their life raft. And we got the military all booted up in here. Okay, here we go. I like where we're at. Do I get to select departure? Like runway? Do I? Why am I? Set. Cow flaps open. Check. Fuel selectors are both on. Check. Yep. Check. Mixture rich. Check. Props high. Here we go. 1500. Dial me in. Dial me in, Buster. Why are we not? There we go. Dial me in to 1500, Buster. Okay, there we are. Let's go ahead and feather the prop. Left prop. Feather. Drop acceptable. Right prop feather. 500 drop acceptable. Okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and give me 2,000. Just make sure we're good out there. Okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and exercise the props. But it should settle back at 18. There we go. Settle back at 18. Perfect. Okay. Let's go. Back to idle. Oh, no, I gotta get my max. Max. Let's go ahead and get our props pull forward. High. Let's turn this back to 2,000. Okay, starting with the left engine, left mag. Drop, acceptable. Right engine, left mag. Good drop. Right engine, right mag. Good drop. Alternators checked. Everything's still in the green. No suction gauge. Oh, RP. Yeah. Pretty much taking this off the checklist. It doesn't mean nothing. On Carenado. Let's get the car heat to do something when we do our run up. Drop me to 1,000. Close. Close. We're good. Let's dial in the runway. Set, yep. Let's make sure I got my rudder pedals going. Let's move this forward a little bit. Alright. Yeah. Double check somewhere. Doors and windows locked. Let's just make sure we got it. Good. Leave this thing open, man. Gonna get a critical damage stress deal. End our flight really quick. Alright, run up checklist is complete. We'll do the pre-takeoff on our way down the runway. Let's get our landing light on. Just because we're jumping out on the runway for back taxi. Right? Good practice. Right, Buster? Good practice, okay. Zoom in traffic. Seminole 806 Alpha Mike is back taxiing runway 12 for departure. Exuma. Think about where I was for a second. Alright, we're not hearing anybody. Not hearing anybody say, oh wait, I'm on final. Sure, final. Yeah. Maybe come in from there. See nobody. But you never know. I mean, you know, think about it. There's people that fly in observer mode. You know? So, it's courtesy, just even though it's flying in observer mode. You know? Because they see me right now, right down the center line. So, if they're flying in observer mode, they're going to have to go around. So, if I didn't... So, but at least they know now that I'm coming down the pike. And usually on these ones, I wouldn't go down the center line. I mean, that's kind of stupid, right? Let's just go down the... this is so wide. Even if we did have an issue, someone could probably land on this runway on the back taxi. Or maybe I should be in the center line so they could see me. Let's get our wing strobes on. So what do you guys think? Straight down the center line so everyone can see you on back taxi, or go to the right side? They can still see you, but maybe they might actually try to make it in instead of going around. I'm not sure that's a better solution. What do you guys think? Alright, let me get the ever landing lights on. Message, what are we doing here? Message 132, fine. Fine. That's where we're gonna go. Okay. Our fuel pump's on. Fuel selectors are on. Yes, they are. Trim is set. Let's get us going. Some back elevator trim. Excellent. Flaps are set at 0. Mixture is set. Correct. It is full. Props high. Fuel pumps are on. Takeoff briefing. Checklist is complete. Briefing, okay, so we're going to be rotating out at 75. If we lose the engine though prior to 75, I am throttling back, hitting max brake. If we get into the air, we still have some room to go to put the airplane down on lost engine, I will do so. And then we will hit brake and cut the throttle first, full brake once we hit. And then if we do get above where I can't put it down anymore with no more runway, we're going to go gear up, and then we're going to climb out. At 1,000 feet, we're going to dial things back to 25 inches, 2,500 RPM, and climb out at 105. Prior to that, though, we'll be climbing out at 90. So from 0 to 1,000 feet, we'll be climbing out at 90. And then we will then from there resume our climb, heading 132 to 5,000 feet. How's that sound, Buster? Not too bad, huh? Exuma traffic, Seminole 6 Alpha Mike is lining up for one-way 1-2. Alright, we have briefed, we have takeoff, we are ready. Fuel pumps on, we have all green, landing lights on, lights are on, just do a quick check. Alright, let's rock and roll, Buster. Buster, you ready? Yep. Okay. Alright, we're set, here we go. Crab in here. Exuma traffic, Seminole 6 Alpha Mike is coming through 800 feet. That's clear runway 12. Exuma. Okay, let's dial back to 25. Lower the nose, let's climb. Let's give me some down trim. Still grabbing. Some down trim on 105. Climb out at 105 to 5,000. Still hand flying it. Alright, let's go ahead and get us situated. Flight director, here we go. Let's stabilize first our 1,000 foot. Let's stabilize at around 1,000 foot climb. Let's level our wings. 1,000 foot. Okay, let's turn this on. good. All right, after takeoff checklist, let's do it upright. Gear is up, and 3. Okay, so I can't just don't notice anything different. We'll see on landing. So definitely, I mean, I don't see any gear there. So anyway, it's good. Gear's up, flaps up. Cruise 105. We are a little fast. We're at 120. So let me go ahead and do the trim. Let's just do vertical at 1,200 foot per minute. That should probably bring us where we need to be as far as speed goes. Oh, 500 foot warning. Cruising at 5,000. Speed picks up now. Okay, 25. Fuel pumps off. Mixture is set right now. Engine temps are good. Cow flaps still open right now. Just wait until we get. Oh, what happened? Let's go. 5,000. Thought it said +3, but it was actually -3. There we go. See a little bit. All right, 5,000 feet. Here we go. All right, landing lights off. Let's go ahead and do the cruise checklist. So power, we are going to set ourselves 2,300 on the RPM, and we're going 22 inches. Good. Mixture adjust. Let's lean them out. Let's go. Let's lean them out. And there's the drop. Go back up. So we're looking at this right down here, guys. EGT. You see it go up, spike, and drop, and then we push it right up. So we do that. Landing lights off. Good. Alright. Doing what we need to be doing. What else? Cow flaps closed. Cow flaps closed. Cow flaps closed. Computing off. Good. Fuel selectors on. Okay. Cruise checklist is complete. Cow flaps. That detail, huh? Like oil there. Look at that. Pretty cool. Look at that. Weathering on the cow flaps. Pretty nice. Alright, so here's the convex mirror. So whenever we say 3 green, 1 in the mirror, there's the mirror. So we should be able to see the landing gear come down. We'll take a look at it when we put the landing gear down on the approach. You know, if you think about it. Oh, they got one over here too. There we go. Look at those little mirrors are. Take a picture. All right, let's talk about what we did. We took off with 660 pounds. Let's look at our flight planning. All right, let's go to flight log. Okay, what are we looking at? Okay, so 645. So they were thinking that we would burn 15 off for taxi. I can tell you, we did not burn 15 pounds taxiing out to runway 12. I bet you we're probably at 645 right now. Let's see. Ah, maybe we did. We're at 627. Alright, so top climb, we're supposed to be at 630. Alright, so at Rumfo, we're at 581. I'm going to write all this down. Rumfo, 581. Rosie, 543. Medco, 454. And Inagua, 405. Okay, there we go. So those are the pounds, and we will check at those positions just to make sure. So at Rumfro, which is 32 miles away, 15 minutes out, we should be at 581. We check it right down here. So fuel. So we're at 624 pounds. And so at Rumfo, it's supposed to be 581, so we'll see where that goes. Alright. What's up here? Can't really see it. Behind our Fly Live. Alright, so let's go, let's look around. Let's do traffic. Not that we have any traffic, but let's do traffic. Traffic on. Enter. Traffic's on. What do we got? What are our options? Normal, above, below. Unrestricted? Yes. UNR? I guess it's unrestricted. Let's just do normal. Push. Let's give us 12 miles. Actually, you know what? Let me try unrestricted in case we get some like planes flying overhead. We can just kind of. Let's try it. There's a way to test it. Okay, that's traffic. Right here. Just a bunch more. Oh, that puts us in the center of the rows. Interesting. You can see, I do like this view though, because it kind of shows you the airport's behind you. You do lose engine stuff, whatnot, you can make it. And you can tell we're 15 miles on here. We can make this one. Now for the glide, try to restart these bad boys. Way we go, but no, I'm making a left turn too. I'm getting over there. Just always thinking, right? All right, let's leave it at 15. Oh, interesting. So we're at waypoints. Auxiliary, utility, setup. Nearest airport criteria. Trip planning, fuel planning. Not gonna do any of that. Nearest. So here's the nearest. How do we get there, you say? Well, from nav, instead of hitting the little guy to move us around, hit the big guy, the big fella. Hit the big fella. Gets you going. Look at the different ones. You got auxiliary, waypoint, nav, waypoint, auxiliary, nearest. And nearest, we got some options here. These are airports. So 7, 19, 19, 21. Shows you the feet too. Pretty cool. Nearest NDB, nearest intersection, nearest NDB, nearest VOR. We get further from it. Now we're getting closer to it. I thought that was San Salvador. That probably is San Salvador. 55 degrees bearing. Basically off the left lane. Interesting. Alright, here's the airport. How do I get there? Just a big fella. Always good to know. I want to see what I dialed in. Whoops. Always dial this one now. 20. I like this. 35. Show up, it's highlighted, so okay, let's push our menu, change fields, glide scope, no, ground speed, distance to the next point. Oh, you got bearing. Interesting. ETA for the next waypoint. could hit direct, right? I mean, I could probably go back. Direct. So I mean, I could probably select a waypoint. What if I went ahead and put, I could go back to Zuma and then hit enter, and that would take me, I'll put a waypoint out there for Zuma. So if I wanted to go back, we're good. Thanks for putting up with me, guys. Thanks for putting up with me. Routine stuff, basic blocking and tackling, GNS 530. Need to go to school on that one. And then our, what is this, the TSEC 55. I wonder if I can get this to brighten up. Is it rolling? Does it brighten up? It's so dim. And then we have this up here too. But man, it's so dim. These brighten up. These brightens. How's it brighten up? Reverse, alt, yes, nav, heading, AP. Can't light that up anymore. Be nice. Well, let's do switch lights. Oh, no. Yeah, I had a flight the other day. Went to turn off the landing light, but turn off the radio master instead. Interestingly, so if that ever happens, I'd be thankful to have your course and everything lined up here so you can maintain, obviously fly the plane. You'll lose the autopilot, so hopefully you are trimmed out perfectly. So everything pretty much will stay stable. But when you flip the master back on, what was pretty cool was that the transponder code stayed the same, so we didn't have to reset that. That went up pretty quick. The flight plan remained intact, so it was all good. Didn't have to start over. It was even with the next waypoint was already ready to go, so it just needed the GPS needed to kick in. And once the GPS kicked in, I did have to reset. I did have to turn off the autopilot physically, the switch here, and then turn it back on, and then I could go ahead and make sure the alt and the nav was pushed, and then it picked up. That was cool. Happens. Yeah, Mister was none too happy. Outside air temperature, if you want to know, gotta find the outside air temperature. Out of here. Check that out. It's almost, what, 55 degrees out? Centigrade. All good. Let's do nearest. Let's just kind of play around. Let's do nearest. 4 miles away. There's the bearing. 5. Right here. Right. Right there. There it is. Perfect. Perfect. So if we went ahead and flew 050, we'd get there. So yeah, it's just, I wonder, was it not on our... Out. What's our fuel looking like? 589. 589. And we were supposed to be at 581. Oh my goodness, 581. I run from 589. We're 589. So that was we're plus 8 pounds to the good so far. Alright, let's get that out. Rosie, 543. 543 pounds. Rosie. What about gallons? Say gallons? Okay, gallons. So here we are, basically 49, so that is, what is that, 98? 98 gallons. We took off with 110 gallons, so we burned 12 gallons. 12 times 6 is 12 times 6 is 72. 72 pounds. 72 pounds. That's about right. 660 minus 72, right in here. So, all checks out. All checks out. I want to just make sure that we know what the fuel situation is, particularly given there. An airport there, maybe? Roads, at least. Let's take a look at nearest. Nearest. Miles, are we getting closer? Bearing off to the left. 616, 615. There it is. Yankee Lima Romeo. interestingly, 4,000 foot's kind of our barometer, right? So if we take off something less than 4,000 feet, we roll up, roll out, and then pull up, rotate, whatever that is. Rotate, chances are we're not going to be able to put that plane back down if we lose an engine. So we're probably going to go gear up on anything. Once we get positive rate, of course, probably go gear up right away. Probably not going to be able to pop that plane back down. No runway left. But something over 4,000 feet, once we rotate, we lose an engine, we can probably put that thing back down. Depending, of course, you know, if it's 6,000, 7,000, 10,000, we definitely have plenty of room. But once we get to about 300, 400 feet, 500 feet, yeah, just put it up. So we're not going to get back down. You ever simulate that in your training, Buster? Huh? Okay. Kind of interesting. Rotate, and then shut one down, and then say, okay, hey, here we go. Let's simulate it. All right, you lost an engine. Here we go. Of course, we do it for real. Shut it down. Simulate it. Let's see. Push. We can. See what an agua has. Let's see. Alright, what happened? Departure, runway, guess none. Alright, that's it. That's an agua. It's right there on the southern tip of the island. That's it. It's not letting me go to any of the other options, but anyway, so it's a waypoint, so about it, not the runway, but maybe we'll get some additional information here. Or arrival. I think. Oh, just tell us the frequencies. And agua, 15. Fuel, yeah. We're not counting on it. VFR, of course. By the way, just so you guys know, you can see the big loop, and then when I go to the little outer knob, see how it goes the little loop of the arrow, little, big, little, shrinks, increases big. Right. So, nearest 10 miles behind us. Anything in front of us? So that would be bearing anywhere from 060 to 240. These are off our left wing. got one that's 11 miles away, almost due behind us. Hosea, 5 minutes. We'll do a fuel check and then I need a coffee check. Gotta jump back there into the galley. Get some hot coffee. Let me see. It's a good time to do a little plug, right? For Buster. There's Buster. Buster is Man's Best Friend series from Avatar. Got-friends.com, I think. So thank you, guys at Got Friends, for bringing Buster to life. I'm gonna change his name. You got him as Tucker. I got him as Buster. But anyway, I think it's really cool. Pretty cool. And you got tons of different pets, cats, everything. Pretty cool. Appreciate it. Sure, Buster is too. Yeah. Buster's happy. Wow, look at that wind. See the white caps down there? Look at that. Static wicks, man. That is just so cool. There. What's that? Yeah, Crooked Island. Crooked Island and Acklands Island. Got Colonel Hill out there. Colonel Hill Airport right out there. Sir. And then we have Spring Point, which is AP. Alpha Papa, and then Charlie, India for Crooked Hill. Let's see if they're showing up on our. I'm just looking at Sky Vector on another screen. There's Charlie, India, 35 miles off to the west, right here. So that's Colonial Hill. And then the other one was AP. It's going to be a little farther away. Yep, there's AP. Alpha Papa. 120. Basically straight ahead, right in there. About 50 miles away though. Never make it. That's okay. Why, Buster? Because we have the life raft. Yeah, 50 pounder. It's back there. So where would you keep the life raft? Better believe it. Right here. Yeah, right here. Definitely. Reaching back there, pushing it through here, and away we go. Alright, let's see if we can find it. Let's find the life raft that we have and show everybody Buster. That'd be cool. Buster likes this one. It really does. It really does. It's not a cheap one. It's definitely nice. We have a 4-person one, or is it a 6-person one that we're looking at? not good at OBS at all. Fair warning. Hold on. We just went over Rosie. Rosie. We just went over Rosie. Okay, hold on. Where are we? Okay. 180 probably. Almost due south. Let's put that 180. So we got a little crab in here because of the wind. 180. There we go. 86 miles to Medco. Here's Cuba. Already. Okay, here we go. All right. Remember that back in the, what was it? The 90s? Those guys flying, what was it? Something to the rescue. They're flying out of South Florida into the Cuba, trying to rescue, not into Cuba, I guess off the waters, or trying to rescue people. So, man, what a job. Definitely. God bless him. Okay, 550. 550. And so we were expecting 443. So we were at 550 pounds. Flight planning had us at 543. That's 7 pounds. So we're plus 7 pounds to the good. Last time we were plus 8 pounds. So that's good. That's good. We're holding steady. Gallons, 90, 91. 91. So we basically have burned off 110 pounds of fuel. We have burned off 19 gallons. 19 times 6. Yep. Just around 110. So we're good. Fuel checks out. All right. Scattered. I would call this scattered. I wouldn't call it broken. I'd definitely call this scattered. Got 34 minutes to go to Medco, and things are going to get fun. From Medco, miles away. 35 miles from Medco is Managua. Uh-oh. Just hit the rudder pedal. Okay. Scramble the jets. See us coming in. Buster. Looks so threatening, Buster. Good boy. Okay, let me try to get us back to sources. Sources. Add a browser. there's the 4-person Aero Elite Liferaft. Yeah, free shipping. Yes, sir. So, anyway, just wanted to be able to show it to you guys. That's what we got in the back there. 50 pounds. Anyway, a lot of good stuff. Inflatable floor, automatically inflated canopy, stowage pockets, zippered windows, flashing strobe. Yeah, 2 red hand flares, a baler, signal mirror, paddles, repair kits, seasick tablets, watertight flashlights, emergency whistles, a sponge. God knows we need a sponge, and then a hand pump in the owner's manual. So, all good. Speed 146. I mean, the wind's coming out of the east. So probably a push. Head go, 28 minutes. Those are islands. They're not. They're shadows from the clouds, huh? Right? You see Cuba? Oh. There's some land over here. Look. See them all over here. Yeah. That's our last hurrah. There is an airport over here. That is, that's Alpha Papa. Alpha Papa should be right around 100. So let's just see really quick how far Alpha Papa is from this. Alpha Papa is 37, and it's right off our left. Everything else is kind of behind us. Definitely behind us. But Alpha Papa. 37 miles. Be interesting how far we can get. We lost both engines right now. Lost an engine though, that's where I'm going. Right over there. Ooh. Interesting. Maybe not. Maybe not. Interesting. 38 miles. Lost an engine for sure. We're going this way. Lost both engines. I'm not going to make it. We could make this. Do all the Maydays we want. And make it there. Could actually make it there. I know it's freaking you out, Buster, but that's what we do, man. That's what we do in general aviation, right? Piston aircraft. Making up stuff. Yeah, if I lost an engine here, if I lost both engines here, lost hydraulics here, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Do not, just do not, whatever you do, hit this and open this little window. Because right now, and they take it for real, do not open above 129 indicated airspeed. It will cause critical damage. It'll blank our screen right away as if we had crashed, and it just will ruin your day. So do not. I mean, they ought to have a way to just, like, are you sure you want to open this? Because it would be so easy for me to left click this right now and end everything. which to me is just like bizarre. How did I learn that? Well, I wanted to look in the stupid little mirror to see if our gear was down one day. Or up, excuse me, that it was up. And we were on cruise already. I popped this thing open, thinking, no sweat. Problem, totally wrecked the whole flight. So, just use my arrow key. Look at that. You can see it. There we go. So whatever we do not do that. Let's see. I do have one over here. Do you have one over here where we don't need to pop the window? We're certainly not going to open the door. This might be the easier way to look. There's the mirror, so we'll have to take a look at it once we get the mirror down. Yep, I see the little island now on the chart. That's the last one now, until we get to Medco. Yep, everything else is behind us. There we are. 40 miles. Directly off our left wing is Alpha Papa, 5,000 foot runway. Boom. There it is right there, between the two coasts. That's about it. Good soon though. It's good. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Ready, Buster? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Sorry, I was looking at Similar. Just kind of seeing where we're at. Seeing if there's anybody around. Just to say hello. Just to say butter landing or something to somebody. Closest we got is a Delta 1873. Delta 1873. It's a Boeing 737-800. Coming from the Windward Leeward Islands, going to, of course, Delta, going to ATL, maybe. Is that flight level 360? Sure, I wonder if he would hear me. I wonder if I just, like, reached out. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's freaking do it. Radio check. Traffic, Seminole 6 Alpha Mike, radio check. Falling on deaf ears. I mean, he's got to be 300 miles away to the northeast. Very interesting. It's a lot of fun. Mayday, mayday. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do, Buster. You're gonna take over. We got 20 minutes till Medco. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. Right? You're good? You're good to take over. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. And then we're gonna put in our VNAV profile. Actually, I'm gonna put our VNAV profile right now. Let's go ahead and try this out. Enter. put it to the airport. 15 miles before the airport, we want to be at 1,500 feet. And we don't want to stress you out too bad, Buster. Let's just keep it 500 foot. I know, it's almost hard to say. Little piston aircraft. There it is. We'll let it sink. Get used to it. Make it all happy. Leave it on here. Hey, finally picked it up. 130 miles out. Well, it's got to be in a 2.7. I would say it's 2.7 radial. 2.7 radial. Oh yeah, 286. 286 radial. So again, right guys, we have Providence dialed in here. Providenciales, sorry. Providenciales. I think it's right around here. See PBN right here. You can see it right there. That's how we're, we have nav. We have a nav hooked in here. And that's our alternate as well. So we have our VORs plugged in. 130 miles. Look at this, the DME tracking too. Knowing we're due west of it. Pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee. Gonna climb back here into the galley. Get a cup going. And we will be right back. But while we do this, for your not much to see, I'll just kind of point it over here for your impression. Okay, be back in 5. Alright, we're back. Nice, Buster. See, you haven't crashed the plane. That's the first bonus. I'll give you a little bit more flight time, Buster. How are we on the VNAV? 17 minutes, huh? So 7 minutes into Inagua. Got it. So Medco, we need to be at 454 pounds of fuel. That's what the flight planning said. So anyway, you guys, you might ask, so why in the world are you paying so much attention to the fuel? Well, we know this airplane is going to be able to take 660 pounds. We just need to get a good feel for how it performs. I mean, we're not really even going high either. I mean, we're going to 5,000 feet. Like, we could cruise much higher. And so, but for the most part, we need to get a good feel for our flight planning because we want to go further, right, Buster? We want to go further. We just don't want to stick around and, putter around. I mean, if we want to do a, quote, long haul flight with regards to this Piper Seminole, I know that's laughable, but if we wanted to see if we can go as far as we can go on basically 5 hours of fuel with alternates, do it all legit, right? And want to make sure that we have enough reserve, everything. How far can we actually take this? And we want to know that when we plan for it, that we're going to be right. And so, and it's been a struggle because with SimBrief, we don't have the PA-44 profile. So we're just going to have to create it. So it's been kind of fun. So that's why I've been paying so much attention to the fuel situation. Because you're like, well, you're not going to run out of fuel on this flight. I mean, you have over 200 pounds of fuel that you don't need. That's true. But we are going to land at Inagua that does not have fuel. And so we are going to, need to fly to a destination after that with fuel. So anyway, we're just trying, I mean, it's very easy to plan one shot, right? But what if you do multiple, we do multiple stops? Up and down, multiple times. And we're like, okay, can we do it? And we have confidence in our flight planning. So that's what we're doing. It's a lot of fun. Enjoy it. It's all part of the flying, and the sim gives us that opportunity to do it. It's pretty cool. I mean, it has been a joy to fly this Carenado PA-44 Seminole. Definitely. Lots of fun. We are going to Inagua will be default. Yeah, default. We do not have any. We have on flightsim.to. Put in Inagua. Put in airport identifier. No, nothing. Bahamas pack. Nothing. So we're going to be doing default. It's okay. All good. But I promise we won't go. We will try to. The next couple airports we go to won't be default. Microsoft default. We'll try to get some good stuff in here. So what did we do? I wanted to show you what we had for our life raft. So I showed you that. Typically we would put it right here. But anyway, 50 pounder. The Elite. What was it called, Buster? What was it called again? Yeah, here it is. The Aero Elite Liferaft. And by the way, I see it twice. No, oh, one's a 6-person. Oh my gosh! So we have a 4-person for $3,650, so $3,650 US dollars, and then it for just $200 more. For just $200 more, you get a 6-person. How's that for economies of scale, boy? Man, let's go with the 6. Are they the same? 50 pounds. 45 pounds on a 4-person. What do we buy? We buy the 6-person. Yeah. So we got the 6-person Aero Elite Liferaft, 50-pounder. That's what we got. I mean, why not? Extra $200, just 5 pounds more. Perfect. It's more spacious. You get 4 square feet per person. But if you only have me and Buster, I mean, what does that do, Buster? I mean, that gives us like, well, for me, it gives me like 16 square feet. You, I mean, it gives you, no, okay, all right. It gives you 16 square foot, Buster, and gives me like 8, right? Pretty cool. Am I doing the math right? 6-person, right? So 6, it's a 24 square feet per total. Yeah. Oh, whatever. We're getting close to our Medco. Remember that. Revere, 6-person Aero Elite Liferaft. My Pilot Store. Free shipping. We can, you know, hey. Who's up on Vatsim? Anybody? Anyone even remotely close to us? Where'd the Delta go? Delta just ghosted us. Long gone. Qatari? Are you freaking serious? Where'd they take off from Miami? It's 777. Qatari. Flying over the Bahamas right now. On the way to, oh man. SBGR. Guy's gonna have to help me on that one. I mean, I could look it in, but I mean, I'm sure that's in the Middle East. Alright, gonna have to look it up now. Bravo Golf Romeo. Sierra Bravo Golf Romeo. Wait a minute, that's Brazil. Sierra Bravo Golf Romeo. That is in Brazil. Qatari going to Brazil from Miami. Ooh, that's way down there. Interesting. Okay. I just don't. Yeah, I can see it. Alright, Medco, 2 minutes. Here we go. VNAV, how far away are we on our VNAV? 8 minutes. Exciting. Getting ready. Oh, here we go. We're absolutely due west of Providenciales. 126 miles away. Due west. Or east, I should say. We're off the, we wanted to take a bearing there. It'd be 090, so right off our left wing. Out there, Providenciales. That is our alternate. Don't think we're going to need it. It's gorgeous. How warm are we? 60. I think it's 60. Can't quite see with the sun, but 60. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to make you guys dizzy. Medco, 1 minute. Remember, 454 pounds. 454 pounds. We are dangerously close right now to the Havana Center. Do we see any MIGs coming? do you think, Buster? 1.6 miles away. Havana Center. They're not scrambling yet to come intercept us. Let's see. Don't see the MiGs coming to intercept us. The weird thing is the Whitecaps look very much in a diamond pattern. Scary. Alright, here we go. Medco. 467. 467. That puts us at 13 pounds. 13 pounds to the good. 13 pounds to the good, and we are sitting at a little lopsided here. Interesting. Got a heater on the left wing. Shouldn't be like that. We'll have to look at that a little later, but we have 77 gallons. 77 gallons. Let's go 77 gallons. Okay, good. Still on the money. 13 pounds to the good. All right, let's get flying this airplane. Okay, remember, we are landing runway 10. We'll be doing a straight in visual. 43 miles away. Why did our VNAV go blank? Recalculating or something? 20 minutes away. Here's what we're gonna do. Pull up. ATP, man, they have a good 92-page Piper Seminole training supplement. Pretty good. ATP flight schools. Yeah. It was revised just here in December of 2023. It's pretty good. Alright, I don't see any MiGs. So we cheated them back. Buster, they did not see us as a threat coming into the Havana Center airspace. I mean, we look threatening, man, coming in at 140 knots, ground speed 125. I think they figured they would have some time. So, anyway, shoot, they could probably eat lunch right now and come get us before we cross the danger zone. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to get to ATP's got this great supplement. Man, if you guys want to check it out on the Seminole, you will not be disappointed. Just everything. I guess if you went to the ATP and tried to do a multi-engine with them, this is where you go. But I'm sure they have other programs, but they just revised this, so I would imagine you can do a get your multi rating on the Seminole at ATP. Alright, gear down before landing checklist. Alright, 3 green, fuel selectors on, flaps, just so we know, we're only going to do flaps 25 today. We're not going to go flaps 40. Let's try to stop doing flaps 40 unless we have a small field. But this one was bigger. I forgot already what the field was. Yeah, 7,000 feet. So we are, I mean, we got a big 7,000 feet, 100 feet wide. So we're just going to do 25 degrees of flaps. We're not going full 40. Make sure forward flops forward. Fuel pumps on. That's our gear down before landing checklist. So this is what we'll probably do at 1,200 feet. Excuse me, 1,500 feet. Actually, I'm not so sure we're going to do that. So the final approach fix, interesting. Okay, so I'm looking at non-precision, straight in approach, 2 engines. Okay, good. 35 miles out. Hey, 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 any day. Doesn't look like we're... Alright, so we can do this manually. 3 times 5, 15 miles. 3.5 times 5. So about 17 miles. 4, 17 plus 15. Like 32 miles out when we start. So we're going to do our deal here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are we suspended? Okay, we're good. So remember, it's right here. There we go. Big 7,000 foot runway. We should see. Oh, I can see land right now. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and get down. Let's push this down. 600 foot per minute. Let's go ahead and get our descent checklist out. Altimeter set. So 3021. We set it at 3021. That's what the QNH was a while ago. Remember, Buster, we're going to 1,500 feet. We want to be there 15 miles out. All right. Fuel selectors are on. Check. Cowl flaps closed. Check. Power as required. Let's dial it back. Let's go ahead and get our mixture full rich. Carb heat on. Checklist is completed. Okay, at a final approach fix, we're going to gear down before landing checklist. So before landing gear checklist. ATP says, you know, enter in at 100 KIS at the pattern altitude, which would be 1,000 feet basically. That's 5 miles from the airport. We need to be 15 inches on the good old manifold pressure. Miles from the airport. So 15 miles from the airport, we do the approach checklist. 10 miles from the airport, begin slowing to 100 KIS. Plane descent to reach the pattern. I'm just using this ATP for the first time. I'm just taking a look at what they suggest. I know what I'm going to do, but it's kind of interesting. I may want to try what they're doing. What's our message? Set course to... I'm not buying it. Get it. I'm not buying it. 118, I get it. I get what you want, but I'm gonna leave it where it's at. 23 miles out. I don't even know what to call this airport. Is it Matthewtown traffic? Or is it Inagua traffic? It's Matthewtown Airport, so I'm going to use Matthewtown traffic. Good frequency. Good. Matthewtown traffic, Seminole 806 Alpha Mike is 20 miles to the west, inbound for landing runway 10. Matthewtown. So I could kind of intercept it. Is that asking too much? Oh, thanks, Buster. Approaching 1,500 feet. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're 20 miles out. I'm gonna actually go in on a little bit of a 45. We're gonna go on a 45. Maybe someday I'll be able to draw the radial out from there. Be you know, 280 radial from MYIG, and that will give me an opportunity to do that, to intercept something. Okay, we're 1,500 feet. It's gonna have to. 15 miles out. Let's see. I'm kind of looking at it, kind of eyeing it up right here. Kind of like this. So that's 100, 1100. So as the arrow gets closer to there, my thinking is I'll be able to make the left-hand turn. Okay, we have approach checklist. We are ready to go. Seatbelts fastened, fuel selectors are on, mixture is rich, fuel pumps on. We have a landing light is on. I'm not gonna throw the gear yet. Let's go ahead and reduce power. Let's go get us into 17. Commence our left turn. 14 miles away. Got our left turn. Left. Come on in here. Left play. Good. There we are. Not bad. I like it. Okay. There we are. So this is it right here, guys. Okay, let's stick with the before landing checklist. Alright, we're not going to throw the gear quite yet. Not sure if the runway's here or if it's here. I guess it's here. I don't have a map of the airport, so I don't know. I guess we'll see it when we get there. Alright, let's go ahead and get down 1,000 feet. Props 25, full forward. It's our gear warning horn. Gear warning horn, no worries. Let's get to 1,000 feet. Well, why don't I hedge? Just go right down the middle, right, Buster? Let's aim for here. Alright, we're at pattern altitude almost. Miles out. Pattern altitude. Pattern altitude. Okay. Let's throw the gear. Gear down. Manifold pressure back to 15 inches. We have 3 green. And I can't see squat in the mirror. Anyway, 3 green. Let's leave it at that. Undercarriage, yes sir. Well, let's see. Fuel selectors are both on. Fuel pumps are on. Mixture is rich. Holding it. Let's go. 90 is fine. We want 90. 90 is okay. 90 is good. 90 is good. Let's see, that might be it right there. But we're kind of hedged down the middle, so we can go either way. Okay, mixture, full ridge, props. We're good to go. flaps are high. Switches, we have landing lights are on. Seats, we're good. One set of flaps, 10 degrees of flaps. Carb heat's on, cowl flaps are closed. Good. There it is. We're still 6 miles out. I'm taking it off. Let's go ahead and actually push in a slight 15. Matthewtown traffic, Seminole 6 Alpha Mike is on a 5-mile final for runway 10. Matthewtown. Little 200 foot per minute descent right now. We're 6 miles out. A little bit of rain, huh? See the rain right over to the left. Power getting a little low. Very low. Matthewtown traffic, Seminole 6 Alpha Mike, short final for runway 10. Matthewtown. Alright, let's get my I love the palm tree, but man, I might want to go. So I'm gonna have to taxi back. That's where the fuel is. I see it. Front nose wheel down. Let's go ahead and apply the brakes. Good. Flaps up. Let's get the cowls open. Cowls are open. Carb heat up. It's clear. It's clear this way. Matthewtown traffic. Seminole 6 Alpha Mike is clear of runway 10. We'll taxi back this way. We'll keep the landing light on just for now. Fuel pumps off. Pitot heat off. Matthewtown traffic. Seminole 6 Alpha Mike is back taxiing to the terminal from runway 10. Matthewtown. I don't like it. It's bumpy. I don't want to screw up. Put us into the here. Flaps up, we're good. Let's see, after landing, flaps landing, fuel pumps off, mixture lean for taxi. We landed at 105. I didn't think they had gas here. I really don't. Get a little bit of glitch here. Yeah, I bet you it's empty. Parking brake on. Okay, pitot hit off, trim cow flaps open, yes. We have lean for taxi. We're good. Parking brake set. Okay, let's shut down. Avionics off. Electrical switches on. Propeller is high. Mixture. Throttle 1000. Mixture cut off. Magnetos off. Lights are now off. And battery off, alternators off. Good. Control lock, parking brake. We had that set, tie down, secure. Shutdown checklist is complete. All right. Again, why? Why do we have a turning prop? This one's not turning. There's a lot of wind. All right, guys, that's how we do that. Let me just make sure everything's. Yeah, cow flaps are open. Let's see if the cowl flaps are open. They're wide open. Yeah, we just made it in right before the rain. Guess there's some rain right over there, so that was a lot of fun. Still had a good visual coming on in. Very long final. Probably could have started out 2,000, 20 miles out. So I'll have to take that into consideration instead of 1,500. But no, it was all good. All good. All right, guys, peace out. We are sitting right here in the great Inagua, yeah, Matthewtown Airport. So don't think there'll be any fuel, even though it's here. It says it's here. I don't think so. Fuel box never lit up, so that's okay. We weren't planning on having fuel here anyway. So where to next? Stay tuned.